wasn't gonna do it. Guys, no, listen, you have to believe me. I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to make a video on this episode. I said I was done. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get into it. I couldn't continue the reviews. But oh my god, I just saw what is trending on Twitter right now after the newest episode of Doctor Who's Spyfall came out, and the clownery. Before we get into all that, hi guys, Happy New Year. I hope you all had a fantastic day. I hope you all have a brilliant 2020. I hope that you have accomplished everything you want to accomplish, and I hope that this is just the starting point for everything great happening in your life. That being said, yesterday I saw an article that said, I can't remember what the website is, I'll have to find it and put it up. The article said, Doctor Who will premiere its episode on New Year's Day for the last time. Oh, it made my New Year's Eve. To be fair, it wasn't an official source, but it did that article did an analysation of how basically the reviews and the view numbers are going for Doctor Who at the minute. How Series 11 has been regarded, even by people who enjoy Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor, it has been regarded pretty much as a flop. So there's that. And basically, if season 12 goes the exact same way, it has kind of been predicted analytically, number-wise, that it is very likely that the BBC will be letting it go. Whether I believe this or not, I don't know, because I don't believe the BBC will admit that they were wrong. Maybe they'll say it was a creative decision or something, I don't know. But I knew I wasn't going to watch Spyfall. I gave up. You remember that I tried to start a series called Diagnosing Doctor Who when Series 11 started. I think I reviewed 4 episodes. I got to Arachnids in the UK, and then just the following week I was like, I can't do this. It was like watching my childhood being butchered. It was like watching someone just stab me again and again with everything that I used to like about the show, and just going, hey, remember that? Yeah, it's done too. It's gone. It's all gone. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So I stopped. For my own mental well-being, I stopped. And I wasn't going to watch Spyfall because I value my time now, and I value the fact that this is New Year's Day, and I thought, I want to enjoy myself. I want to have a nice day, so I'm not going to put myself through that. But of course, because I don't know if they did this with Twitter whenever Doctor Who was good, because I wasn't on Twitter in 2010-11 time. I don't know if they did the whole thing where they show that Doctor Who is on or whatever, but they do it now on Twitter, wherever when Doctor Who's on, you see it up at the top of your news feed, Doctor Who's on. It's like, wow, as if I fucking care now. So I saw that it was on and I was like, oh great, the hashtags are gonna start coming up, because they always do, the hashtags start popping up of what's happening. Doctor Who will come up as a hashtag in general because people will be tweeting about it. There'll be individual hashtags about different things that happened. And so about an hour later, I don't know when it was on, but an hour later, so maybe about half an hour before I recorded this video, I went into the trending page just for a nosy, because I do that. I like go to see what's trending, and I saw the Master. Their big plot twist for this episode, Spyfall. Spoilers, by the way, if you haven't watched it, big spoilers. I haven't watched it either, but I couldn't give a shit about being spoiled. So if you do care, please, bye-bye, go away, go watch it, and then come back. The big plot twist of Spyfall is that this fella, Agent O, is the Master. Forgetting the fact that they completely butchered the Master from the minute they turned him into Missy, and that you just knew that that was a lead up to them hiring a female after Peter Capaldi retired from the role. They also had to throw in Bill's last trip as a companion, they also threw in that Missy and the Master were there at the same time. And not only were Missy and Master there at the same time, Missy killed the Master. She killed herself. She was the reason the Master regenerated into herself, I think. Because they can't write a straightforward plot line anymore. They can't just have something be simple. Even the crossover episodes in the classic series were not this tomfoolery. But that's basically what happened the last time we saw the Master / Missy. They had this big reveal with this fella who we thought was on our side, and it's the Master. Now, this alone wasn't going to get me to make a video. I was amused as hell, because they're obviously backtracking. They're going, okay, you're not liking this female doctor, so we'll back up a bit. How about bring the Master back? Hey, the Master's a man again. We're doing good, right? High five? No? No high fives. So they're backtracking, and they're basically trying to fix everything they've ruined, because basically the predictions are is that season 12 is gonna flop and the show's gonna get cancelled. So they're trying to fix everything and trying to glue it all together. The way I put it on Twitter was that they're clumsily trying to put everything back together with safety scissors and Pritt stick. They're trying to fix everything they ruined. Too late, by the way. You already fucked it. The only thing saving this show now is ending it. There's no coming back. Even if when Jodie Whittaker regenerates and you bring back a man, you've already ruined it. The writers are shit. The stories aren't what they used to be. Yes, I'll admit. Back in the day in 2005 and even beyond that, the writing was cheesy. You have to get that the show's a bit camp. That's part of the enjoyment of it. But this isn't camp. Someone put it brilliantly on Twitter. This show has turned from a high-budget BBC show to a low-budget CBBC show. Which basically means it's on the same kind of level at the minute as the Sarah Jane Adventures. And I would still kind of put the Sarah Jane Adventures a little bit higher up, even though it had probably the worst intro music in the history of any TV show ever. Sarah Jane Adventures is still that little bit better. Because these plot twists, they aren't plot twists anymore. Like, people are on Twitter going, oh my god, it's the Master, I'm so shocked, we thought he was good. The Master reveal again. Again, really? Like, never mind a plethora of characters you haven't even used yet. I mean, when Missy came in, my dad and I were, well, I say my dad said it to me, and then I was like, that would have been so good if Missy had been the Rani. And if you don't, I hate being the person going, if you haven't watched the classic episodes, you won't understand, but the Rani is basically a time lady from the classic era. It would have been fantastic if they brought her back, because not only would it be like, hey, remember this character, and if you don't remember this character, let's get to know her, introduce her to a new audience. And the Rani didn't even have a good shot in the classic era. One of her episodes, I'm not sure which one it is, I think it's Time and the Rani, is known as one of the worst episodes in Doctor Who history ever. So she didn't get a fair stint. So even trying to give her another go would have been great. There's so many characters that you could have being a plot twist, but you keep going back to the same stuff. You already wrecked the Master, so you shouldn't even be using him anymore, and anyone pretending that it's a surprise that they've used him, I guess you just have a low, no, that's rude. I was going to say you have a low attention span. Maybe you have a short attention span and you just forget that this plot twist is no longer a plot twist. I mean, did no one see that that was John Sim in that coat or cloak or whatever the fuck it was they were trying to hide him under in that episode where it was the Master and Missy? Like, come on. It's not new, it's not a surprise anymore. I didn't even need to watch the episode and I'm not surprised anymore. Sorry, things seem a little different or off kilter. My storage card decided that it was full and I had to change everything around. Anyway, what I was going to say was, they had Stephen Fry. They had Stephen Fry in this episode. And whatever your opinion of Stephen Fry is, he would have been a fantastic character to have. And oh my god, they had him doing this big speech about this thing called Vor. And if you don't know what Vor is, you aren't on the internet enough. He did a big long spiel about Vor, which just shows how unaware the writers are of internet culture and kind of what's going on in the world right now. And I say what's going on in the world right now, it's not like some sort of worldwide like issue, but if they're smart enough to put WhatsApp, and I say smart enough, maybe the word is more in touch enough to put WhatsApp into an episode, they're in touch enough to look up what vor means, okay? So he did a big speech about vor, and the doctor gives him a lecture on how he's a misogynist. I don't know if this character was a misogynist or not, maybe he was. But the problem with them doing this is that they've done the exact thing that everyone said they'd do. So there's that. They basically succumbed to what everyone said they were going to do, and they went and did it. Good job, BBC. Totally disproving all the incels and trolls, aren't you? Oh, it's brilliant. Anyway, I just wanted to make a quick video on Spyfall because I couldn't believe what was going on and what I was seeing with my own eyeballs. If you liked it, tell me why. Tell me why you're enjoying Jodie Whittaker's stint as the Doctor. Tell me why you enjoyed this episode, etc, etc. If you liked it, I don't care. Tell me why. We can talk about it. And Happy New Year, guys. I hope you have a fantastic year. And I'll see you in the next video, which should hopefully be soon because I have a few ideas on what to do. And remember to buy my book if you want, review if you want, review if you don't want. I like all kind of thoughts. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.